This is a review of Idealife's rechargeable submersible LED lights, and this one's a recharge model. Earlier I had purchased their battery model and I really like it, so I'm going to go ahead and try out these rechargeable ones. So here we go. It comes in nicely wrapped in a good bubble wrap package, if you see that. And because these are rechargeable, they're going to be a little different than my other ones. I'll probably have to charge them, is what I'm thinking, before I can show you how they work. So let me go ahead and I'll take these things out and we'll see. They do come with 2 remote controls. Let's see what else they have. There's the second light right here. This is the 2 light pack. And then they have the nice USB micro chargers, it looks like. Regular, I think that's the regular. Yeah, I think that's the regular micro USB charger cable. They've got 2 of those. There's the little suction cups that we'll use to attach this if we're going to put it in like aquarium, some glass edge. These things work really good. I tested it on my other units. They stick really well. And I would assume that these rechargeable ones will be the same way. The way those things work is, if you look on the back, they have a little clip right here in the back to be able to secure these little suction cups on. So this is great. I also love this about Idealife. I love their magnets, because in my greenhouse, as you'll see when I finish this video and I have these going, you'll see that I have a metal shelving system in my greenhouse, so the magnet is super strong, works well on my shelving unit, and so I'm going to be demoing these here in the greenhouse. But for right now, I just wanted to show you my unboxing of this, and then I'm going to go ahead and charge it. Alright, so to charge it, all you have to do is unscrew it, just like what you do with the battery operated ones. You unscrew them and you put batteries in here. But to charge it, that's all you have to do is unscrew. And just like the battery ones, these rechargeable ones have a seal on both sides. So you just have to make sure that you get that seal, set up when you put it back together. You want to make it sure it seals real good. But I'm going to go ahead and charge these. As you can see here, I have these Idealife lights being charged right now. I want to point out a couple little things. As you can see here, it has an indicator light. It's red whenever these are charging, and that will let you know when they're charged and able to be put back together, and to put them either in your pool or in my case, I have a fish aquarium, a pond set up with my greenhouse aquaponics. I also want to point out, these are the little remote controllers that control the lights. You'll notice that down here at the base there's a little plastic tab, and you just pull that tab out to be able to use them, because they actually have a battery inside. These are not rechargeable. The lights are rechargeable, but the actual remote control is not rechargeable. It uses, you can see here on the back, it tells you it's a CR2025. And to be able to get that battery changed out, all you have to do is pull down on this little lever. It comes out really easily, and it's very easy to change the batteries out when you need to. But these are battery operated remote controls, and the lights are the rechargeable aspect of the Idealife light system. Well, that didn't take very long to charge. I think it's only been 2 or maybe 3 hours, but I didn't look very closely. But they're already charged up, as you can see by the green light. So now I get to show you how these Idealife submersible lights work. Now I want to show you guys this. I was just about to put these together, and I happened to notice this little on-off switch in here. You have to turn this to the on position so that you can control it with the remote control. Just note that if you screw this together, you stick it down, it's not working, you probably forgot to turn the switch on. I almost did that. I was putting these together going, wait a minute, there's an on-off switch. So just want to point that out so you don't miss it. As I mentioned before too, there's a little seal on the inside. You want to make sure that seal doesn't fall out in this crack right here, or the seal in this on this side, this little seal right there. Make sure both of those are in place when you go to put this together. Now, there's the red, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off, and then we're going to test this out in my aquaponics greenhouse. Hello, I'm Christy with Green Living Off Grid, and I'm out here in my greenhouse where I have the aquaponics system where the fish water is flowing into my grow tank beds here, as you can see here in the back. And I'm going to be reviewing now the Idealife rechargeable submersible lights. And we're going to see how they work out here in the greenhouse. Now here in the back, I have a metal shelving system. I'm just going to stick this one up here, right here, on the metal bars. The magnet is strong enough; it holds very securely, nice and strong. Now here on the second Idealife rechargeable light, I've added the suction cups to the back. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in my aquaponics system. Let's see how well it adheres to the side. Now this, mind you, is a tough tank. It's a round one, so it's not totally flat, but we're going to just see how it does, securing to the side even when it's not totally straight flat edge. It's a little bit of a curve edge, but as you can see, they adhere really well, even in a fish tank with a tiny bit of algae on the side. Those are my baby fish. I have water flowing into the beds right now. Now let's go ahead and test these out with the remote control. And as they said, these things are good with the remote control up to 2 feet in depth of water, because water does cut down in on the range. I have this set in, it looks like probably about 6 inches. I could go deeper. I have experimented with these guys at the bottom of the tank, which is about 2 feet deep, and they've worked just fine, as long as you're within that 2 foot range. Alright, so let's go check it out. This here is the remote control, and we're going to go ahead and turn them on. I'm going to aim it at this one. As you see, it's gone on. And let's see, the one up here on this shelf, I'm going to aim the remote at that one now. Alright, that was about a foot away. Okay, so they're both on. Now let's try a few settings here. We're going to do, there's several things. You can set it for half an hour on, an hour on. This is just on and off. I don't have it on any timer right now. You can also adjust the brightness. Now what I'm going to do now is turn off my little clamp light here that I was doing to show you how I was mounting them. So we'll go ahead and turn this off so you can get an idea on how bright these are. Look at this. Look at how bright it is. That's the red. And now I'm going to go ahead and put this on. There's many different color settings. We've got green, blue, purple, yellow, looks like turquoise right here. Yeah, kind of a light blue. There's the white. And let's see what else we have here. Strobe. Look at, that's what strobe does. Spark. Flash. That's flash. Breathe. When you do breathe, I really see how breathe does. It's just kind of like you're breathing, and it goes down gently and then back up. And then this is my favorite. This is crossfade right here. It just kind of crosses the colors in and out gently, back and forth between all the colors. Alright, so those are the different options you have here. And again, you can set it for half an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, or just set it on and off at will. One thing I noticed here, if you notice up above, this one up above is also being controlled by the one down below, because I'm close to both of them. This one controller is able to control both of them. The key is to be, you know, just a couple feet away or something like that, and then it's able to control with one controller. If I had a bigger greenhouse and these things were spaced farther apart, then I would need, you know, obviously to use the second controller that they give you. But it is kind of convenient to have it when you have them close together, to have them able to just operate off of one controller. So that's it. That's my review of the Idealife submersible lights, and this is the rechargeable version of these lights. And like I said, I have other ones here in the greenhouse that I like. I have the battery ones, and I thought I'd try the rechargeable ones, and they work really well out here. It's a really nice addition to this greenhouse aquaponics system.